We're almost running out of bread, so I'm gonna make 2 loaves today. I'm gonna try to improvise something. A couple of months ago I made this amazing bread with pumpkin and dates and pecan nuts, and it was amazing, but it's not pumpkin season anymore, so I'm gonna do it, like try to do the same thing but with carrots instead, and I hope it turns out well. I don't know, I'm just gonna experiment a little bit. I fed the starter this morning, and it's, I don't know, I think it's 1 o'clock right now, and it already doubled in size. Okay, now we wait. So now this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to come here and do all of these folds every half an hour for like 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, after I do that, I'm gonna put everything on the fridge, and I don't know, maybe later at night or tomorrow morning, I have to check how the fermentation goes, but either tonight or tomorrow morning I'm gonna bake.
substituído como padeiro desta casa. Com um aspecto.
Oh my god. Seriously, this bread turned out so freaking tasty. I love it. It fermented a little bit too much. I should have like baked it last night, but I was too lazy to do it because I was feeling very tired, and so I kind of just put the bread in the fridge, and because of that it fermented a little bit too much, but it's still pretty tasty and the texture is actually quite nice, even though it didn't grow a lot and kind of just expanded to the sides. But honestly, for a totally improvised, almost totally improvised bread recipe, it turned out pretty good, if I say so myself. But this one really turned out almost perfect. It actually grew a lot and smells really good. I haven't tasted this one yet, but I'm gonna do it pretty soon. I'm gonna basically slice these in half and I'm gonna freeze half of it because this is way too much bread for 2 people. Today I had an awful 10-hour work day in front of the computer. I cannot even begin to describe how tired I am mentally. I just want to watch something dumb or whatever and not have to think about anything else. I ordered food today because I decided that I needed to treat myself to maintain my, well, what's left of my sanity right now, I guess. And so I decided to order a burger and some French fries, to which I'm gonna add some ketchup. I'm starving. This looks very good, actually. Actually, today is it Monday? Oh no, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and I feel like last week never ended, really, so last week was not very good, and this week is already going terribly for me. I feel like I just have way too many things to do. I feel like I'm overloaded with work, and what's been bothering me is that this is not something that I can like control, because I am doing the things and I'm trying to be as organized as possible, so it's not really like a time management issue. It's really just like the amount of responsibilities that I suddenly now have. Basically, I'm doing this documentary TV series and the crew is very small. Somehow I always end up doing way more than I agreed to in the beginning of the project, which also pisses me off a lot. And it just takes so much time from my life, from my daily life, that I don't really have time for anything else, really. Or if I do have time, like on the weekends, I'm just too tired, so I don't really feel like doing anything because my mind is too tired. You know what I mean? It wasn't really supposed to be this way. This was supposed to be like a very chill project, and it hasn't been chill at all. So I don't know. So yeah, it's been a rough couple of months. Anyway, I'm having dinner alone today. So I went to meet some of his friends for dinner. And so I'm gonna finish eating this delicious burger and watch some random TV series on Netflix probably, and yeah. So many things to pack. So I'm currently packing for a 3-month trip. I am traveling to Portugal tomorrow evening, which is my country of origin, I guess. Today is May 29 and tomorrow, May 30, I'm gonna be traveling to Portugal, and I'm gonna stay there for most of the summer, which is something that I often do. We usually like to spend summer there because it's nicer, and also like we get more time to see our friends and family, and I don't know, it's just nicer than summer here. Summer in Germany is very much bipolar. Usually we don't really stay there for 3 whole months. Most of these 3 months are gonna be spent in Portugal, but we actually are gonna take a week trip to London in July, so I also have to pack a little bit for that. It's gonna be fun. To be very honest with you, I hate packing because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I have to do it all the time. The stressful way that every single item, whether it's clothing or objects, is like spread out between so many different houses. Like I have a few things here, then I have a few things at my father's house, and then I have a bunch of things at my sister's house and in my in-laws' house, and so I never know exactly where everything is. I know it's somewhere. I don't know, it's just a little bit frustrating. And I wish like I had just one place, or like at least 2 places, one here and one in Portugal, where I can, I don't know, just store my shit, you know? I'm already tired and I just begun. Recently I have been missing Portugal a lot, and especially like the countryside, which is where my father lives. He lives in this village which is like 45 minutes away from Lisbon. We're still like very close to the city, but also we have like the peaceful countryside. So I actually ended up switching my things to a different bag. This is a smaller gym bag, and then the big yellow bag is gonna be like for souvenirs and Zest clothing. Now that I finally took care of this and everything is like sort of packed, I'm gonna relax for a while, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna have to finish packing like all of the other stuff, like my laptop, my camera, tripod, a couple of books that I'm currently reading, and yeah, then we're ready to go.